Hi, my name is Jessica Johnson, and the topic I chose for this discussion is about abortions. Why people think abortions are necessary. Not financially prepared, bad timing, not ready or unplanned, partner-related reasoning, including the relationship is bad or new, she doesn't want to be a single mother, her partner is not supportive, does not want the baby, is abusive, or is the wrong guy. Need to focus on her other children, not emotionally or mentally prepared, interferes with educational or vocational plans, health-related issues, including concerns for her own health, the health of the fetus, use of prescription or non-prescription drugs, alcohol, or tobacco. Want a better life for a baby than she could provide. Not independent or mature enough for a baby. Influences from family or friends, doesn't want a baby or to place a baby for adoption. Partner-related issues. Why people disagree with abortions. Abortions damage women. Abortion violates feminist principles. Abortion is a male plot. Abortion is murder. Life begins at conception, so unborn babies are human beings with the right to life. Fetuses feel pain during the abortion procedure. Medical abortions. Bleeding can be heavy and last an average of 9 to 16 days. 1 woman in 100 needs surgical scraping to stop the bleeding. Pregnancies sometimes fail to abort, and this risk increases as pregnancy advances. For pregnancies 8 weeks, LMP and beyond identifiable parts may be seen. By 10 weeks, LMP, the developing baby is over 1 inch in length, with clearly recognizable arms, legs, hands, and feet. Is FDA approved for treating certain cancers and rheumatoid arthritis, but is used off-label to treat ectopic pregnancies and to induce abortion. Given by mouth or injection, it works by stopping cell growth, resulting in the embryo's death. Medical methods for induced abortion, 2nd and 3rd trimester. This procedure induces abortion by using drugs to cause labor and delivery of the fetus and placenta. Drugs may be injected into the fetus or the amniotic fluid to stop the baby's heart before starting the procedure to avoid a live birth. There is a risk of heavy bleeding, and the placenta may need to be surgically removed. Risks after an abortion. Abortion carries the potential for physical complications, which are significant if they happen to you. Did you know that surgical and later term abortions are also associated with an increased risk of emotional, psychological complications such as depression, anxiety, and relationship difficulties? Women are not the only ones who may distress after abortion. Men can suffer too. NARAL Pro-Choice of America. The 2.5 million members of NARAL Pro-Choice America fight to reproductive freedom for every person in every state. Each day, they organize and mobilize to protect that freedom by fighting for access to abortion care, birth control, paid parental leave, and protections from pregnancy discrimination. Like 7 in 10 Americans, they believe abortion must remain legal and accessible. They are the foot soldiers who work to ensure that abortion access is not only protected but expanded for every American. Since 1969, our member-driven campaigns have propelled political and cultural change at every level, from the State House to the White House. What the organization does. Organize 2.5 million members in the areas around them to make sure leaders at every level hear from their constituents, the 7 in 10 Americans who support legal abortion. Educate citizens, lawmakers, and other influencers about the pernicious impacts of anti-choice policies. Work with network of state affiliates to promote progressive, proactive policies that advance reproductive freedom and fight back against harmful restrictions that threaten against to basic health care. Elect champions who don't just pay lip service to the value of reproductive freedom, but who truly fight for them. And we help defeat those who want to roll back the clock on our rights. More about what the organization does. Fight against anti-choice attacks and hold bad actors accountable at the national and local levels while working to protect and expand reproductive freedom and abortion access across the country. Educate about the issue affecting our reproductive freedom and the impact that they have on the lives of women and families. This includes our annual flagship Republican Who Decides, the Statute of Women Reproductive Rights in the United States. Organize, mobilize, and grow our activists and supporter base to ensure officials at all levels of government hear from the people they represent. Shift the cultural discourse around abortion access specifically and reproductive freedoms generally to end the stigma and shame that some people on basic health services and that hinder women from accessing the care that they need. Why I chose this topic. I chose this topic because it has always been a huge debate, but lately is more known. It correlates with the public discussion topic we had to write about, because it is publicly known and people have their own opinions about it, will argue about it, and have very specific details for their discussion and even campaign. Thank you.